Good afternoon. Welcome to the Hive. I'm Luke Sheppard, advisor with Hive Advisory Board and Hive Quick Response. Today I'm here with Dave Bailey, the president of Southern States Material Handling. Dave, good afternoon. Good to see you, sir.
Hey, good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Wonderful to see you, Dave. Dave, I'm going to dive right in right away and ask you, the pressing question of the hour. As a president of a large corporation like Southern States, you have the option of choosing many different suppliers or vendors for your technology solutions. Why choose Hive?
Yeah, so as we look at our landscape and what we want to accomplish for customers, and as we choose our vendors, we really look back to our vision, mission, and purpose, right? And so, our purpose is to give our customers a competitive advantage, improving their safety, productivity, and profitability.
Right.
And what we've noticed that Hive does for us is they really help that link from the customer experience of getting something repaired and back into operation. Right, because most of the equipment a customer has, they don't want that equipment, but they have to have it to get their job done, whether it's a forklift or an ice machine. And so what really interrupts their business and slows things down is when they can't get someone to come out and fix it, or when they do, it just takes a long time to figure out what's wrong, or they have to make multiple trips back or something like that to fix it. So I think what we liked about the Hive solution, and the reason we chose it, is because it closes that gap. And so from the operator or the first line supervisor of the asset, can quickly give us all the details we would need, to know what's happening, including pictures of what happened, whether it's damage or something broke. We're able to source parts before showing up. And so that really improves the customer's experience, because what might have taken 2 trips or maybe even a second day turns into minutes of downtime on their asset that's making money for their business. Right, and so I think that was the key element that really meshes, with our purpose as a company.
Interesting, amazing. What's been your experience and that of your team thus far with Hive Quick Response?
Yeah, so I think our team has been satisfied because they're able to know what's wrong before they even show up, and there's no confusion about the asset, right? Because sometimes a customer will just call and say, my forklift's broke. And then our technician gets there, they have 30, right? And 3 of them are broke now, right? But, and so then we have to figure out, hey, what's happening? And that takes time when it's not doing its job. And so now we're able to know exactly which forklift, exactly where it's at in their 500,000 square foot warehouse, exactly what's wrong with it, and probably have a part that we think will correct the problem. And so I think our folks are happy that they have less runaround. And of course, the best is the customer experience, right? When you show up with the part and fix it right away, right? Now you're a superhero, right? You've separated yourself from an average vendor to one that has foresight to know what to do before he shows up. And that I think is the incredible feature.
So less run around, better customer experience, probably less frustration, it sounds like, for your team as well by having this kind of information via the platform.
Right, because none of our technicians like to show up to a customer and go, hey, this belt is broken. I need to go back and get a new belt for you. I'll see you in an hour and a half, right? I mean, that's just, nobody wants to have that conversation because they know that the customer, doesn't need their forklift just sitting there holding the floor from floating away, right? They got to get something done with it. And even though they're the messenger, nobody wants to carry the bad news message. We want to have a positive message, just as a human, right?
Exactly. Well said. Dave, we talked a bit about forklifts overall. Of course, I know that your business goes much broader and beyond forklifts. What other applications have you seen within your business to apply the Hive Quick Response solution?
Yeah, so anything we support, which includes conveyor, automation, dock doors and levelers, right? Almost anything that's working in a customer's business that we support, right? We would use the Hive application for that. And we've even recommended on some customers that have some equipment that we don't want to mess with, right? Air conditioners and condensers or machinery. But the customer has expressed to us several times, I wish other vendors were as responsive as you are. Oh, really? Well, let us connect you with them with Hive, right? So that you can get a similar experience on your trash compactor, right? That you get with your forklift or automation support.
Good stuff, Dave. Well, Dave, this has been fantastic. If I had to ask you for 10 words, let's say, to summarize your experience with Hive Quick Response thus far, what would those be?
We are looking forward to expanding that relationship and covering more of our assets as in that relationship, because I think we haven't fully exposed all of our customers, and so I'm excited about expanding that relationship.
Fantastic. Dave Bailey, President, Southern States Totalist, Material Handling Solutions. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. Good to speak to you.
My pleasure. Have a great day.
Take care. Thanks, Dave.